Hello everyone, how are we doing today? My name's NBZ and I have a battle for you guys today. I'm hoping that the video quality on this is going to be up to HD-ish kind of stuffish, and I think it might be, but I'm not sure. I had a bit of trouble trying to get things together. Elo, big shout outs to him. He gave me the settings that he used to render stuff for, so if this does work and it looks good, then yeah, shout outs to him for helping me out with that. But anyway, just got a standard game here against Jordancal11. He's bringing a standard team. As you could probably see from the team preview, mine is not really standard. It's just guys that I felt like using. So yeah, let's see how that goes. So lead off with the Marsh Tomp, and he has Swampert, which is going to go for Stealth Rock straight off the bat. Not too much of a problem. I want to deal with him easily, quickly get rid of him, go for the Toxic straight away, and then I'm going to just follow up with an Earthquake just to see how much chunklet of a damage I can do, which doesn't do too much, but I'm not too worried about it because I do have things that can easily deal with Swampert, and you know, Giga Drain from my Among Us is one of those things that can do well against it. So in comes Wargle, which is Scarfed, I believe. It's Scarf Moxie set, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake just because I potentially thought that I could live a hit from him. If he went for like a Surfer or an Earthquake or a Waterfall or an Ice Beam, I thought I may be able to live one. Not really the best of ideas. I probably should have switched to something else, but then again I was going to be taking rocks damage on the switch, so I don't really think I had anything good to hit Swampert with, unless the Among Us was the thing that I wanted to, but I didn't really feel like going to that, so you know, I go for the Earthquake, and he's obviously going to switch to Salamence here just to dodge the second one. Doesn't want Swampert dying, even though it is pretty much crippled at this point. So gonna go and take the switch to Swamp who? Marsh Tomp, that's who. And he DDs on the switch, and I'm like, you know what? I have Eviolite, and because Eviolite is just monstrously great, I know I can take a +1 outrage just because I'm Marsh Tomp. And look at that, live with 82, get off the Yawn, and now because he's locked into outrage, he cannot switch on the Yawn, so he's gonna have to be forced to be put to sleep. Which is fantastic because it now allows me to bring in my Frostlass, which is in fact a choice banded Frostlass. I'm going with a physical set here, and it's pretty interesting. I think it's running Trick with CB, and Ice Punch, Sucker Punch, and I believe some other random move that I just care to forget because I don't really use it ever. But I go for the choice band Ice Punch, and Salamence, he lives it because he has a sash, and I'm like, what the hell is your name, Mariland? Like, really? What is going on here, Mariland guy? But there you go. I managed to take him out with a second Ice Punch, and the Salamence is gone, so fantastic. Now in comes Deoxys. I know it can outspeed me easily, go for the Shadow Ball. Unfortunately, I can't switch my moves up. I would have gone for the Sucker Punch had I been able to do that, but I've got to switch out, forced to go out to something to take it, and my best thing is my special Sponge, quite literally a sponge. You look at that thing, it's like a mushroom. You could squeeze some shit out that thing. Look at it, it's just a spongy thing. It really does look, the texture as well makes it spongy. Anyway, I'm going to try and spore the Deoxys, but he kind of does see that coming because Among Us generally spores. It's one of those things like Breloom that always spores, so he's going to go to Swampert to dodge it, but not going to be able to live the next hit, obviously, because I do pack the Giga Drain. Just going to go for an Ice Beam, do as much to me as he can, I guess, before dying, because at this point Swampert really is just dead weight. Nothing much to shout home about, and he's in fact going to die. So things are looking decent at the moment. I've got a bunch of my guys still left, and he does have a lot of threats on his team. He's running standard OU and stuff, so lots of scary things he still has that I have to deal with. One of those things being Latios, which is really difficult to get rid of. It's a really annoying thing, but the great thing is I'm pretty sure that he's going to be choiced, and because of that I'm going to bring in Wargle and Crocodile. Why do I keep calling it Wargle? It's Crocodile now. Anyway, I know he's choiced, and he's not going to stay in on a dark type and Psyshock me, so I'm going to go for the Pursuit, knowing he has to switch, and he lives with like negative 28.5.726385 smidgens, and I'm like, oh my god, why would you ever do that? I can't believe it lived that thing. I really can't. Just Anyway, I'm gonna go into Chinchilla, Chichino, tail slap him, and hopefully if he was going to go for the focus punch, my aim was to break his sub, then hit him with tail slap to stop the focus punch from happening, but he in fact goes for the seed bomb, probably predicting me to do that anyway, which was a smart play on his part. But unfortunately for me, I only get 2 hits of tail slap, which is, it's annoying when that happens. I know skill link is probably the more favourable ability, but I do like technician. It just kind of screws me over a lot of the time. So in comes Jirachi, dodges the tail slap, not going to really do much to it anyway, and I can't really hit this Jirachi with anything apart from an Aqua Tail, so I'm going to go for it, maybe get, a crit or something, I don't know. I was just trying to hit him with some move. That one, I have another one which carries knockoff as opposed to Aqua Tail, and probably knockoff would have been more beneficial in this situation, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference anyway, because Jirachi is very much easy for me to deal with, especially because I have this M-Ball right here. And he's going to just fucking flare blitz the Jirachi to the face. Not going to live that, obviously. It's a Jirachi, but, as much defense as it has, a stab flare blitz is going to dig him deep in the ground, bury him alive. So, he's gone, out the way, good. The thing is, though, that I'm still kind of scared. There's lots of stuff on his team which is threatening me, and being a bit not great for me to take out. So, this one thing is the Latios. Obviously, I can take him out with a Sucker Punch with Frostlass, or I could go to Crocodile, go for either a Crunch or a Pursuit. I decided to go for the Sucker Punching Frostlass first of all, because I know that if I bring this thing in, Sucker Punch him, and then he's going to have to bring in Deoxys Speed, which will then be forced to Sucker Punch me, and I know that for a fact that Crocodile cannot outspeed this Deoxys Speed, because even though I'm Scarfed, I just cannot outspeed it, so I have to pray that the Sucker Punch kills the Deoxys, and he lives with a snubbin. So unfortunately, he's going to live with a snubbin. Frostlass is going to die. Choice Banded Sucker Punch doesn't kill. Oh, I was so gutted. And he's Life Orbed here, right? He's Life Orb, so I'm thinking, okay, great. As long as he dies after this Life Orb recoil, then it's a draw, isn't it? It's going to be a draw, right? He kills me with an Ice Beam, he's going to die from Life Orb, and he died from Life Orb! But I think that because of the fact that, did he have anything left? I think he still had Breloom left. That's why he won. Oh, frustration. I was going to say that was a bit weird. Otherwise, I'm not sure if that was a draw. That wasn't a draw, was it? No, because he still had Breloom. I'm pretty sure. I can't even remember. My brain's just a woggle. A woggle. That's not even a word, man. Stop making words up. It's a really bad thing to do. Anyway, if you want to see the previous battle, you can click the screen right now. Go and see it, because it was interesting and stuff and fun. And all that good stuff. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like, that would be delicious, and comment if you so feel like that would be something that you wish to do. Otherwise, check out my Twitter, my Fakebook page. There's all the links that you love in that description below. And until the next time we meet, I shall say sayonara. And yeah, also quick shout out, I was on the Podcastform with A Amazing and Butler. I will leave a link to that in the description as well if you want to listen to more podcasting of me and stuff. So yeah, go check that out, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Goodbye.